All right, welcome back from that short break. The show is still Daybreak Live right here on Dominion Television. Don't forget to link up with us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Dominion Broadcast. And on X, formerly Twitter, at Dominion Cast. You can also watch us live on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to that channel, Dominion Broadcast. Of course, you can also link up with us on our website, www.dominion.org.ng, dominion.org.ng. Now it's time for Trend Watch, and I still have with me Oluwayemi Adelaku in the studio.
I'm glad to be back here. Well
Good to
done.
have you back.
Definitely. So we have the story that says Tinubu presidency welcomes Jonathan to contest in 2027, says Nigerians won't easily forget ex-president dismissal records. And that's coming from the presidency because recently, I mean, a lot of persons are saying, okay, Goodluck Jonathan is going to contest under the PDP and we are coming back to reclaim the mandate from APC and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And then the presidency now responded through Bayo Onanuga to say that he should come now, that, he should not forget that, he's been sworn in twice. And of course, that case will get to the court. And apart from that, he mentioned something about his records, that, Nigerians have not forgotten about his records. What do you make of that?
You see, it's really going to be a long case if this happens. Goodluck Jonathan also knows about this. He knows he has been sworn in twice, but I don't think it was made expressly clear in the Nigerian constitution that if you take over from someone, you automatically, gain the mandate. But one thing I have always said, I think it happened in Bayelsa State when the deputy had an issue with the certification, and then the deputy and the candidate, they were all swept away even after they won the election. In fact, they were already preparing to be sworn in the next day, and then there was a court injunction that brought in Joe Ediri, who was second during that time. So that means that the ticket belongs to two people, not just the main candidate. So the two of them, actually their names are on the tickets. So that aside, Goodluck Jonathan and Umar Musa Yar'Adua, they contested together, won the election. Goodluck Jonathan was his vice president. Unfortunately, Umar Musa Yar'Adua passed away. Goodluck Jonathan was sworn in as the substantive president at the time, so meaning he had been sworn in even before he won the re-election back to office. So if this is the path that is being told, don't forget that he tried to contest again, but he lost.
Yes.
But nobody talked about this during that time. Unfortunately, this is coming to the fore now because I think it still has a little bit of Goodluck Jonathan, for me, still has the goodwill to contest an election in Nigeria and still get support, especially from the PDP and most definitely in some part of the country, say for the South, the Southeast, and some part of Southwest. Maybe in the North too, is going to get support. But that is going to be a case where the APC is already looking at what influence Jonathan has if he contests an election. So one of the ways to stop him is to start a litigation as regards how many times he has been sworn in, and that will actually take a long time and might even disqualify him if the case does not finish or end before the election. Then that might actually ruin his chances of becoming president. So this is a strategic move by the APC. It's not just about he's coming to contest. It's about us stopping him, the APC, even before a contest. So there will be a long court case. And then they will wait until, it's always in Nigeria where you realize the fact that court cases are strategically placed to either stop or help you progress in anything you are doing. So this might actually be a reason, defined place to actually say, look, let's initiate a court case, litigation against Jonathan. He has been sworn in twice, and he cannot be sworn the third time as president. So the case will now linger and linger until, his chances will be ruined.
Okay, if you ask me honestly, I really do not see Jonathan contesting 2027. I don't know, it might happen because, like they say, 24 hours is a long time in politics, but I don't see him contesting. But if he should decide to contest, I think he's going to divide the votes of all the candidates because of where it's from his region, and then he's definitely a threat to the APC. But then talking about his records, I don't think APC should now start coming to say that, okay, the record of someone is so bad, because you are still in government. And of course, day by day, people are talking about your government too. Your policies. So, he's been there before, and of course, he's left. And then he said something recently that when he lost in 2015, he said that, his ambition is not worth the blood of Nigerians. And of course, so that was why he congratulated the person that won the election. Because I don't know if he should decide to contest, whether he's going to win or not. I think that's the responsibility of the electorate to decide whether they're going to vote him or not. But then let's take a look at some comments. Ajiji is saying Peter Obi will beat Jonathan Jonathan before 11 a.m. I think that's a hasty generalization.
That's too early to decide. Because Jonathan is no pushover when we talk about Nigerian politics. He started from the grassroots. He was a governor in his state, and most definitely he was deputy governor before he became governor. So he knows exactly what the terrain looks like at the local level, and all politics are local. So he knows how to play his game. And, you know, you were talking about, you know, 24 hours being too long in politics to make some decisions. See, the truth of the matter is, even if he doesn't want to compete, even if he doesn't want to contest for the presidency, there are so many people who will be whispering in his ears now, oh, we stand a chance, this is the perfect time for you to come back, this is this, this is that. And that is not because they love Goodluck Jonathan. That's because of their own selfish interest. So every political gladiator is selfish. There is always a reason for saying some things, and there's always a reason for doing it.
And one more thing is because look at the state of PDP now. Can you compare the PDP of 2025 to the PDP of maybe 2020 or maybe 2003, 2005? A lot is going on within the PDP.
Actually, the party is not coordinated.
Yeah, so they are looking for that best person, because look at 2022-23. Wike was saying, I want to contest, and he was so sad about the fact that he lost the primaries. Now, he's not even talking in that direction. His only goal now is to support, you know, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He has done several times to say, I'm going to support this person, you know, come 2027.
You know, nobody knows. Nobody knows, you know, a room or a house better than the person who dwells in it. So there's no way you come from outside and then you suddenly know the nooks and crannies of a particular room, unless someone points to that direction. So Nyesom Wike is a stalwart of the PDP. He's a member of the PDP as we speak. At least he still carries the card. He knows what the party looks like in terms of structure. So the fact that he's not even coming out to say, oh, I want to contest, just like he did in the last election, there's something wrong somewhere. And he knows that the party has been splitted into different factions, and bringing them back together, especially with this kind of person, will be difficult. But the only person who I see as a unifier that can bring every member of the PDP back to the same table is Goodluck Jonathan, because of how he ran the party when he was, you know, the national leader. Of course, when you are the president, you automatically lead the political party. That's the framework in Nigeria. And, you know, he still has the goodwill to do that. And the APC should really fear for that, because if he comes on board, he's going to be a huge force. Now imagine if Jonathan contests under a political party, let's say PDP, and Peter Obi contests under another political party, Atiku Abubakar under another political party. They are only giving President Bola Ahmed Tinubu an easy ride to the presidency come 2027. That's what I see, because the votes will be divided across party lines, and most definitely the APC might remain one. And if they do, then that's going to be an easy ride for them.
The way I'm saying it, honestly, the odds are very clear. I'm not trying to project now. 2027 is still very far. But looking at the state of the People's Democratic Party, I think, you know, former President Goodluck Jonathan should count his cause, because most of the people that are clamoring for him to come back now, there's a tag, bring back our Jonathan. Most of them protested against his government. To say that we don't want
so why Jonathan now? That's why I said it is always selfish. There's always a selfish reason behind it.
They will say that you should be careful, because this is politics, because they are asking me to come. Okay, maybe they will give him money to actually, you know, cater for the funds and the likes. The PDP has a very strong good, regardless of the fact that, okay, a lot of persons.
And then they also need someone that will bankroll the party.
Yes, they've Wike is there for them, but he might support them. It's the sponsor of the party, regardless of the fact that he's going to support Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I think that's one thing that has, you know, helped him consolidate on this power, because he sponsors the party, you know, in terms of everything that they do. But regardless, I think Goodluck Jonathan should count his cause if he wants to contest. Yes, he has every right to contest, and of course the case will be taken to court. Whether he's going to win before the election, you know, I think the judges will determine that. Definitely.
Of course,
yeah.
This will be the fine place to actually leave it on the show this morning. We say thank you for being a part of the show so far. Do not forget to link up with us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Dominion Broadcast. On X, formerly Twitter, and Dominion Cast. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch us live, and definitely drop your comment there. We'll take them as the show progresses. Right, this is the fine time to go. As I always say on this show, any claim to knowledge that cannot be justified or traceable to reason is no knowledge at all. So anything you do, try as much as possible to gain more knowledge. Be better than who you were yesterday. Samson Balogun is many. Let's meet once again tomorrow, same time, same station. There's still a lot to unpack on this dial today, so keep it logged. Bye for now.
Thank you for being a part of the show. Do well to join us same time tomorrow. And before I go, I would love to tell you that sometimes it takes more than your talent, your gift to get the job done. You know, do what it takes. Lega means do to get the job done. My name is Oluwayemi Adela. I'm saying good morning.